I got a couple of Alpaka Modular Slings, and we're gonna review them and talk about them and pack them out and discuss their pros and their cons. Highly weather resistant. This is a nice silky, smoothie webbing. PU coated zippers, very limited capacity. Pouch, sling, pouch. And I'm gonna give you some alternatives at the end of the video in case you're not feeling these slings and you wanna see what else is on the market. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about the gist of the Alpaka Modular Sling. Slings, I got two. Stick to one for this review. I picked the Coyote. See you later, Red Rum. Alpaka has been making so much freaking bags recently, it's hard to keep up with. I don't know where they get their freaking funding from, but they're crushing it and it's allowed them to build a really cult-like following. And I've been getting a ton of requests to review this guy because it's a pretty interesting product. In essence, it's a top-loading vertical pouch that is actually worn as a pouch, but it's referred to as a sling. It's got a nifty little front storage area with a magnetic flap. Great for your phone. And most interestingly of all, the modular part is the straps can be removed and then you can clip the bag on to the shoulder straps of a larger backpack, possibly an alpaca backpack. We'll discuss that in more detail in the next section of this review. How about that for a hook? The modular sling currently comes in 9 different color options, but those are gonna always be changing and going out of stock and into stock. So check the Alpaka website for what up-to-date options are available. The literage is not specified, but it's small. You know, we're looking at a liter or less here. The dimensions are about 8 inches tall, about 5 inches wide, and a depth of about 1 inch. Alpaka claims it only weighs 0.3 pounds. We're getting 0.4 or 0.5, but that does include the strap. This is the Alpaka Modular Sling when it's worn on me. For reference, I'm 5'8". And this is the Modular Sling when it's worn on our media manager, Margaret, who is 5'2". All Alpaka products are covered by their lifetime warranty against manufacturing defects. And all that runs around $55 USD. And if at any point in time you're like, that's the sling slash pouch slash modular clip-on of my dreams, and you're gonna get one, we do ask that you do so using the first link in the description below. Reason being, that link makes sure that you get the best price, and we oftentimes have discount codes. But that link also helps us support the Nomads Nation channel and team so we can keep making the best bag and sling and pouch reviews on the web. Thank you very much. All right, let's talk about the outside of the Alpaka Modular Sling. The aesthetic is pretty clean, a little bit more on the tactical side, I'd say. And this lid gives it sort of like a mini backpack kind of a vibe. I wanna be a big bag someday. It's like a little mini Indiana Jones backpack, right? But I'm getting Indiana Jones vibes because of the coyote color and the fabric in general, which is an X-Pack material. And if you don't know, X-Pack is the same material that sailboats use for their sailcloth. So it's highly weather resistant and very durable. But yeah, let's talk about this whole front lid. Black on black Alpaka branding right there. It's got a little pull tab right there. It's a flat build, durable. And then you can just pop this up. You see, we got a little bit of space right there. My version has a honeycomb neon orange interior. Real fast on that interior color, that I got the red version here and it is not orange. So it seems like different exterior colors will have different interior colors. So definitely keep that in mind. And really this is just a perfect spot for your phone. I got an iPhone 13, great fit, but it's also a good spot for your passport, I think. Wait for it, yes, wait for it. Maybe not, okay, kind of, yeah. Fits the passport for show. Overall, it's a nice convenient pocket that gives you quick access and a little bit of weather resistance, right? Covering that pocket. But the weather resistance will be compromised on the sides, which is fine because you're normally wearing it like this and the rain comes down like this, but like if it's on its side and it rains, you could be, you know, at risk, possibly. Moving on back, let's talk about the whole harness system. The strap itself, pretty comfortable. It's a pouch that weighs like a pound, not even, 0.4 pounds. So we don't need a lot of padding, but this is a nice silky, smoothie webbing. Really like what's going on there. Just gives a nicer, more satisfying experience when touching it and wearing it. And wearing pouches is like, I think it's kind of cool. I'll be honest, like I haven't like totally given into the pouch revolution. I'm still more of a sling guy because a pouch, by the carry community's definition, is like vertical, where a sling is horizontal. Pouch, sling, pouch. I think pouches are possibly a little bit more on the man pursy side or the trendy side, but the access is freaking incredible because just kind of doing one of these, grabbing your phone or your passport, and then just that visual of seeing everything that you need in that main compartment, highly functional. And if you're like, dude, this guy's really going in depth about pouch to sling philosophy, a little guilty as charged there, but you gotta understand, like, Bags are my life. I love this world, and if you're new to it, we call it the carry community, and it's just freaking exploding right now. It's crazy, all the new bags and this crazy everyday carry and travel gear that's coming out. It's just so cool. And if that interests you, you should know we don't just have this Nomads Nation YouTube channel, we actually also have the Nomads Nation newsletter. So if you wanna know, and in that newsletter, I kind of do like breaking news with new product releases and new collabs and limited edition stuff, so you can kind of stay on top of the world's best travel gear. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to look for this globe emoji in the description below, and you can sign up to the newsletter for free. I hope to see you in your inbox. Back to this guy. But the cool thing about this pouch slash sling is if you want to pop the straps off and turn it into a tech pouch or a shoulder strap modular clip thing, that is totally an option. Should be noted these hooks are a bitch and a half to get off sometimes. But when they're off, they're off. And look on the back, we have 1, 2 Velcro straps and a little snap strap here as well. This is all for the whole modular shoulder strap carry system. Allow me to demonstrate. Now, if you have an Alpaka bag, they, with very impressive foresight, made their backpacks, this would be the Alpaka Elements Travel Backpack 35 liter, all be compatible with their modular ecosystem, like this guy. I totally forgot that I clipped this on. This is the Alpaka hub system, right? Just another sterling example of Alpaka's commitment to their ecosystem. I'm not gonna lie, for me, it's like a bit much. I'm not crazy about modular ecosystems. I'm just kind of like a simple dude who just throws things in things. What you can do is you can snap this guy into place with the vertical buckle, and then further secure it into place with the horizontal Velcro buckle things, and then boom. Do I look cool, Margaret? That's the thing with these things, they're kind of nerdy, right? Like, hold on, let me grab my spectacles to investigate this real fast. A little dad-like for me, but also it's cool and it's functional, and God, it's just like lightning quick access, and it helps you, dude, I get it. And you're either sitting here watching this and you're like, that's the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life, or that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. What do you think, lame or cool? Let me know in the comments below. I'm on the lame side, but I respect it. I really respect it. But the question is this also compatible with non-Alpaka bags? And I think the answer will be kind of. You're gonna need an external lash point on the backpack on the shoulder strap. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to slide the vertical, that's the direction, part onto it, right? So I can't clip that on anywhere. But I can still use the horizontal Velcro parts, put that on. You can see it still connects, but not as securely. So how well this integrates into your backpack will vary depending on the way that the shoulder straps are built. But if you're all in on Team Alpaka, now you're talking their language. Let's talk about the inside of the Alpaka Modular Sling. We've got 2 YKK PU-coated zippers protecting the main compartment. PU-coated means polyurethane, I think is the official terminology and pronunciation. And it just means it gives the zippers extra weather resistance. Hypalon pull tabs, nice, clean, easy opening, and you're in. And look, you know, there's not a lot of space in there. Like, I'm a 5'8" dude with a regular size hand. Like, I'm getting enough space to put my hand in. You have enough space for 1 human hand in this main compartment. If you want to fit 2 human hands, I'm sorry, you're gonna need 2 of these guys. Let's load it out with a few things, not human hands, to see what it can pack out. So I got a wallet, passport, multi-tool, keys, and AirPods. I know that doesn't make any sense because if I have a passport, why would I have a multi-tool? I'm not getting both on an airplane. But just run with it, okay? So I'm gonna throw my passport, back sleeve. Before I do that, it should be noted this back sleeve has a microfiber lining, which means that if you put your cell phone in there, it's gonna be very secure. But we're doing passport, baby. You can see it fits, very nice. I know it's kind of dark to see in there, but in the multi-tool I'm gonna put in this bottom pocket. The AirPods can slide on pretty nice into this little elastic band area. On the flip side, good little sleeve, great for a wallet. Then keys on the bottom. And you can see sort of what we're dealing with. So now what's cool is like this could just be like a little tech pouch, throw in the bag, or I can clip it onto the shoulder strap, or I can pop the strap on it, carry it as a pouch. Very versatile, very nifty. All right, let's talk about the overall pros and the cons of the Alpaka Modular Sling. Pro number 1, very weather resistant. Pro number 2, nifty, vertical, quick access. And pro number 3 is that it's quite versatile as to where it could be a tech pouch, a sling, or a what? What'd you call it? An external carry pouch. Thanks, Margaret. But on the con side, it's got a very limited capacity, especially in that main compartment. Con number 2 is the X-Pack material used might be a little too technical for some. And con number 3 is like, it might be a little too overcomplicated for some people too, especially when it comes to like vertical external pouch mode, right? But if you're still here, there's a good chance that you're totally digging this thing. And if that's the case and you're gonna make a purchase, just a reminder, we do ask that you do so with the first link in the description below. We usually have discount codes for Alpaka, so be sure to use them right down there. But if you're not quite sold, I got some alternative recommendations for some pouch sling things that you might like better. All right, I got 1, 2, 3 options. Number 1 is gonna be the Sympl phone sling. Great option for you if you're totally loving the whole vertical pouch that can also kind of clip on to a backpack shoulder strap, but you just want a different style, something a little bit more, I don't know, kind of like masculine, with a couple extra awesome features. This is one of my favorite vertical pouches on the market, and to learn why, check the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. Alternative recommendation number 2 is gonna be the Black Ember Kompak. This is for you if you're totally loving the vertical slingness that's happening, but you need more space. Because look at all the space this thing has. You got the front flap again, then you got 1, 2 extra compartments for more tech gear and EDC gear and whatever gear. This thing can pack a punch. It's a really cool bag. And to learn more about it, in the description below, you'll find a link to our full review. And my third recommendation is gonna be the Alpaka Vertical Sling. This is for you if you're digging Alpaka. It's got the same X-Pack, the same zipper pullers. It cannot double up as a shoulder strap modular carry unit, but it's just like a great vertical pouch and it has a lot more access to the main compartment. And it's bigger and it's cool. And I love it. And to learn why, just watch this video right here. If you got any questions about any pouches, let me know in the comments below. My name is Aaron, this is Nomads Nation. We'll catch you next time.